Hi everyone, my name is Wang Jie with TAFE student ID number 477287791. This recording will be used for the purpose of my education and training only, and will be used, viewed, and stored per TAFE Queensland's privacy policy, which is available on the TAFE Queensland website and only accessed by TAFE Queensland staff. For today's Learner 1 and Learner 2, Tracy and Kiana, can you give me authority to share my video to the TAFE Queensland? Kiana, is this
Yes,
okay
Yes,
for
for
your
sure.
privacy?
yes.
Tracy, is this okay?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, everyone. So for today's training, we will take around 30 minutes. I will do this safe training for two of you. Welcome everyone. Today we will learn how to lift, carry, and move box safely. Okay, let's go. Okay, so for today's training, we will understand what is manual handling and why safe manual handling is so important in your office, how to lift safely. And then we will learn from video and detailed instructions. We will do some practice and review the whole process so we can understand more. Okay, so first thing, what is manual handling? Actually, it is for any activity that involves using bodily force to move or support a load, including tasks like lifting, carrying, pushing, pulling, holding, and putting down objects, people or animals. So I just wanna ask a question. In your office, what is the heaviest box you carried for now? Can you share your experience with me?
Water carton, just
Uh,
like a box of water.
how heavy it is? Do you remember?
About 10 kg around.
Okay, before you carry that, did you ever realize it is might too much for your body?
Yeah, a bit.
Okay, you are quite strong. Actually, in our daily office stuff, for the parcel more than 10 kilo, I would suggest you use some technique or some trolley to help you to move to the right place. Otherwise, sometimes you may hurt your back, which you didn't realize. Okay, let's move on. We start to understand why we need to take care of this training. Actually, manual handling injuries are one of the most common workplace risks. But if we using correct techniques, we can avoid this risk and we can stay safe. Okay, many employees requires staff to lift, lower, push, or pull weights of some kind of box. But if we can provide the right measure to keep the whole team free from injury or discomfort when we're working, so we can all work in a safe place. So in our daily life, there are a few risk factors we have to be careful. So the first thing is when we face a heavy load and which you are not sure if you can carry it independently. And then in some task, you may have to carry a lot of box rapidly and which is very tired and exhausted. And you didn't realize your back already feel too much after that. And if you use incorrect posture or techniques, you may hurt your back. Or when you're working in discomfort space, and or when you carry too many boxes at the same time, and you didn't realize the potential risk. Okay, and then after this background, we will talk about how to take safe manual handling, and I may need two of you to do some practice with me. As you know, we all have our training at home, so please feel free if you need excuse for any reason, and just let me know. And remember to wear a closed shoes so we can have a right example for tonight's training. It is okay, let's move on. It is important to understand and follow safe manual handling techniques to avoid injuries and promote our healthy work environment. So our training tonight is to make sure you can identify the potential risks, use safe techniques, and apply what you learned tonight straight away in your workplace. So as we know, manual handling involves a lot of activities, and we have to use force to lift, carry, push, pull, or move an object. So it is daily life in your workplace. So in Teddy's office supplies, many of you move box daily. Being aware of these risk factors help you to plan how to lift safely before you start. So I already gave you a few fact sheet which you should already get a copy with you, and then let's review it together. So before we start this in these instructions, let's watch a funny video. So it's about manual handling safety training video. Okay. Can you find my video?
No,
Oh, okay.
you need to share the screen.
Share the screen. Oh, okay.
I think currently you are sharing the PowerPoint. So just move.
Only, okay.
Maybe you can minimize this PowerPoint and share your screen.
Oh, you might stop sharing and share your video again.
Yeah, that's a
Okay,
good one.
let me just share my video again with you together. Share my here. Okay. Can you hear the voice?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Lifting and carrying is part of life from childhood. In fact, as children, lifting and carrying comes naturally. As adults, we're often told how to lift and carry correctly. It's a message that's drilled into us. Yet we find that bad lifting and carrying technique is a major cause of workplace injuries, including the potential for serious damage to the back. For children, correct lifting technique is automatic. They don't consider that there's another way to do it. But as adults, we get lazy. We get complacent. We bend our spines, lift with our backs, and do ourselves a lot of damage. So, what is it that children do naturally that we should be doing? First, they get a good foundation for the lift. Children instinctively know it will be much easier to lift something with their feet apart, creating a stable base to lift from. Around hip width apart, with the load between the feet, is a good stance for lifting. Second, they keep the back as straight as possible and bend the knees to get down to the load. Since children's back muscles are not fully developed, this is the only way a child can lift a significant load. And because it doesn't put stress on the back, it's the best way for everyone to lift. Next, they get a good firm grip on the load, using the whole hand, not just their fingers. Keeping the back straight, they then straighten the legs to get into a standing position.
Okay.
Manual handling. In this video, we will explore the basic steps of manual handling and correct lifting techniques. We will break down the task into 8 simple steps and look in depth at each of these steps. Step 1. Plan your task. Look at the task that is at hand and conduct an assessment of what is required to undertake that task. Ask yourself, can I lift the object another way? Is there a mechanical aid that I could use, such as a trolley? Or could I request the assistance of a second person? Step 2. It is important to get a good, balanced grounding with our feet close to the object to be lifted and facing straight on. Step 3. Ensure you get a good grip on the object using a full hand and not just your fingers. Where possible, use handles or grips if fitted. Step 4. When lifting the object, keep the load as close to your body as you can to center the load. Avoid lifting or carrying with outstretched arms or with your body twisted. Step 5. When lowering your body to pick up the load, maintain a straight back. Bend your legs and keep your head in an upright position looking forward. Step 6. Use your leg muscles to lift the load vertically. Maintain a straight back and keep your head raised. Rebalance yourself once you have lifted the object and before moving off. Step 7. Once you have lifted the object and have centered ourselves, it is important to move our feet to change direction. Step 8. Move slowly when carrying a load. Avoid sudden turns or twists. Maintain forward direction when moving and avoid walking to the side or backwards. Let's summarize what we have learnt. As children, we are all born with the natural ability to lift and carry objects safely and correctly. Remember to assess the task at hand, maintaining a straight back and a central core, and lift with your legs. When carrying the load, move slowly and in a forward direction and use small steps to change direction. Whilst every manual handling task will be different, we can apply these basic principles to assist us in using correct lifting techniques and avoiding serious injury.
Let's back to our presentation. Okay, so from the video, what can you share what you have learned from that video, which you didn't
Keep
realize?
your feet apart. Keep your feet apart.
Okay, good point. How
Yeah,
about you,
and
Tracy?
So don't bend over. Just keep your back straight when you try to lift something from the ground.
Okay, I want to share what I learned from this video. So when we are young, we are a child, actually, we don't need to learn how to carry a box safely because we just know it in the first beginning. We need to squeeze down, carry the box using both of hands, keep our back straight, and keep the feet apart. But after we grow up, we start being lazy. We don't wanna. We try to use some skills, try to be lazy, but actually, we already know it in the first beginning, but we just getting lazy after. So it's not difficult to carry a box. We just need to make sure, be careful with our body reaction, keep our back straight, and then keep our feet apart. And also use our both hands to carry load, not just using fingers. And then we just ignore this potential risk, right? Okay, so from this fact sheet, I will use some detailed instructions to show you how we carry load safely. There are a few steps. The first thing is we will need to check the load and check the surrounding areas if it is a safe area. So we can try move it a little bit to find the potential size, shape, and weight, and then decide if we can carry this load. And then identify any potential risk or obstacles in the surrounding area. For example, when you have to move this package from the office to the stationery room, please make sure there's there's no obstacles in the between paths, so you may get feeling down in the movement process. And then we plan our approach to the task considering the most efficient and safe way to handle the load. We keep the whole pathway is clear and remove any obstructions to make sure we have a safe movement area. And then we need to consider if we can use some mechanical aids or equipment if available and appropriate. For example, the trolley or some easiest way you can move this stuff. And then bend your knees, keep your back straight. Hold the load close. Use your both hands. Lift with your legs, not your back. When you put the load down, bend your knees and keep your back straight. Control the descent of the load and avoid dropping it suddenly. Use your leg muscles to support the weight as you lower it. When you find it is out of your control, it is too heavy or awkward to handle alone, please ask for assistance with your colleagues or any of them can help you. Please don't hesitate to ask for help if you feel uncomfortable or unsure about a manual handling task. Please always remember, safety is your priority. No one should lift something that is too heavy for them. Lift with the legs, not the back. Please use mechanical lift aids where possible. If you are not comfortable, ask for help anytime. So in our daily workplace, please try to avoid repetitive or sustained force and high or suddenly force, and try to avoid repetitive movement, give you a break time, and sustained or awkward scenario. Okay, and then from the fact sheet, what I already shared with you, we will need to do some practice together so we can understand these detailed instructions more clearly. Before we start the practice, can you tell me who has a back injury? Can you let me know?
No.
Okay, so it's Kiana, you may have a.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, so so when we do the practice, just to make sure, try relaxed way, and find the easiest way for yourself.
Okay.
Okay, so I find a box for today's. Not sure if you can find this box. Okay, so when we have some load on the floor, remember the first thing, try to get it close. The first thing is check the surrounding area is clear and safe, and always wear a closed shoes. For example, when I need to move this parcel to the top of the chair, I need to make sure the whole pathway is clear and safe. And then I keep it close, keep my waist apart, and keep my back is straight, and squeeze down, bend my knees, and use my both hands to hold this parcel and carry it on. Please do not twist your body. If you need to change your position, try to walk. Move slowly, find the right direction. And keep your feet apart. Squeeze down, bend your knees, and put it down, and keep it back. Okay, always make sure your back is straight, bend your knees, and use your both hands to hold this box. Okay, and then can you show me your understanding? Can we
Yes.
start from who want to start first? Okay, Tracy.
I can.
Okay, okay,
So I just move the box on the chair.
okay. You can
Okay.
you can design your scenario.
Okay. So I just move this box here.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll just go straight to the box and stand like this. Try to sit down and carry the box and move.
Yes.
All
Good
done.
example. Thank you
Yeah.
for your practice.
All good.
Okay. But your box is a little huge. Make sure it is safe load. Okay. Kiana, be careful your back injury.
Yeah. And can you see the box on the
Yes.
ground?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll just keep my feet apart and keep it down and use my hands to lift it. Okay.
Okay. Good. Okay, very good practice. So after this practice, do you have any questions or have you realized any difference than your expectation?
So I think if you try to lift anything heavy on the ground, if you bend your back like this, your back will stress a lot. But when you try to use your knees to go like this, your back is okay.
Yeah, we
Feels
keep back straight always. So we
Yes.
find the right posture.
That's true.
Okay, so before we finish today's training, think about one change you can make today to improve your manual handling practice.
Keep my back straight.
Yes. How about you? Did you realize any difference
Yes.
in your workplace?
So always remember to wear the close fit shoes to in case the box drop down, hurt your feet or something like that.
Yeah, good point. So it is not that difficult to carry a heavy load. Actually, the most important thing is you realize how important it is to protect your safety, right? So
Yes.
manual handling safely is about working smart, not harder. So we follow these simple rules so we can keep everyone safe. It is very common risk in the workplace with our back injury. So if we can improve our awareness, we can create a better workplace together.
Yes.
So let's review it again. So before plan your lift each time, please make sure bend your knees, keep your back straight, and use any potential equipment you can use to help you lift items safely and easily. And remember to report any unsafe conditions to your supervisor so we can treat this situation immediately, and we can avoid any potential risk happen in the future. So after today's training, I may need you give me some feedback. So I will email you the feedback form. Please spend just a few minutes to give me some feedback so I can improve my training in the future. I really appreciate your participating. And always remember, safety is everyone's responsibility, and make it is part of your daily routine. Okay. Thank you your attending today. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.
Thanks. Bye.